Bill and Linda. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm Dusty Mag, and thanks for joining me on this TV reaction series. Today, we are continuing Lucifer Season 5, Episode 9. This one's called Family Dinner, and I kind of have an idea about what the family dinner is going to be because of the special guest that we got on the tail end of the mid-season finale last time, so I'm very excited about this. Wow, where have we been? It's been such a long time since I've sat down to watch some Lucifer. What was it, like back last October, November, or something like that? It's been a long time. So actually last night, I watched a couple of my reactions. How narcissistic is that, right? But I watched like 5x7 and 5x8 just to kind of refresh my mind about what's going on. For the first half of this season, we had Michael come back and just try to sow a whole bunch of discord between Lucifer and Chloe and Detective Douche and pretty much everybody. He was just trying to be an asshole because that's who Michael is. At the tail end of the mid-season finale, we had that fight between Amenadiel and Maze and Michael and Lucifer, and there was just like big angel demon battle, and it was pretty badass. But at the very end, right when they're just about to go all in, just like that, God showed up and everybody was in good hands. So yeah, I'm just really excited to get back into Lucifer, and I hope you are too. So if you like this reaction, please drop a like and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with some streams thrown in whenever I can get around to it. Just a forewarning, just to give you guys all like a heads up. This is not like a family-friendly YouTube channel. If you don't like people smoking or cursing or making crude jokes, then probably not going to be the reaction for you. There's plenty of other amazing reactors to go check out, but if you're offended by swear words, it's probably not going to be a fucking good idea for you to watch me. So anyway, guys, are you ready to watch Lucifer? Because I know I am. So without any further ado, let's just get right into Lucifer Season 5, Episode 9. It's called Family Dinner. Let's do it. I don't even know where we're going to start. How are they going to start? Right where we left off. Okay. They're like, oh shit.
Well, you've got my attention.
You saw how they were attacking me? Look what Lucifer did to my face. Go ahead, Dad. Blame it all on me, like always.
This is all my fault. I don't care who's at fault. We're family. Let's act like it.
Come on.
Come on, Michael. Just...
Hell no.
Come now, Samael.
Michael tried to ruin my life, kidnap the woman that I... He is behind every
Say
bad
it.
thing that's ever happened to me. For someone who's supposed to be omniscient, it's amazing that you never actually see that.
Oh, you're standing up to God, dude. Oh, Lucy.
Is that my grandson over there?
God's grandson.
This won't do at all.
They gotta be like, did the bomb go off or something?
What just happened? Who are you?
Have you seen Lucifer?
Where is he?
He's back at his club. Might just be a little bit loud, so I think I'll turn it down. Oh yeah, turn it down. Turn down the sound. Woo! Hell yeah! Spin them keys, baby. Spin them keys. Who says that about a pianist?
Can I talk to you for a second?
You were about to say, at least I thought, and then I blinked and no, you.
People telling me what to do, especially...
Me?
No,
Oh,
Detective, I'm sorry.
I get why you ran away.
That's not why I ran.
I understand.
Just let him explain, Chloe.
Only when you're ready, I'll be ready to listen. Okay?
There's always something to like push them further apart, and they were like that fucking close.
Yep.
You're real.
You're really here.
He's
Never
got
gonna get
that
used to
God
this.
smile.
You can poke all you want, because I'm eternally grateful to you for this beautiful grandson.
That's right. My angel baby is technically God's grandkid.
That's
you
kind
need
of a
a
mind
drink?
blower.
Water, wine, is it all the same to you? Yeah, I'm gonna get some options.
I love Linda so much.
Michael has made quite a mess here on Earth, and he's up to something.
Day to day isn't important. This is important.
Father, is he?
Adorable? Yes, he is. God's honest truth.
Yes, but
He's not letting me ask the question because it's not
Gives me an
important.
idea. I think I know just what this family needs.
Just take some time off. Learning the truth about Lucifer.
You're the one who was kidnapped. You should take some time off.
I don't care about the police procedural drama shit. Just
How are
like
you doing,
get
by the
straight
way?
back into like the celestial
I noticed
beings.
Lucifer's not here. At least Ella's taking some time off. Oh,
Oh, never mind.
Before you start, No, I am not going home. I need to focus on the case. Okay?
Is that a cake that says you want a piece of me? Like he's about to fight?
Really?
I love her so much.
I have like 5 pretty solid.
Any witnesses?
The 3 kids were here. They just saw the fire, only to find.
Body of their burned brother.
Let's
God,
go
that'd
talk
be
to you if any of
terrible.
them want.
I know exactly how to find the killer. All you have to do is introduce me to all of the suspects. Whichever one I'm most attracted to, bam! That's your killer.
Hello,
hey,
dude.
if I've got a broken picker, might as well use it for the greater good.
The greater good.
Right?
Oh, poor Ella.
Something romantic?
Does God have wings? How does he get around everywhere?
What do you care? Don't you already know the answer? Isn't the universe going to collapse with your you-like powers on Earth?
It's fine. I've come to ask you something.
I don't know if he was afraid or
I'd like you to join me
happy that he
for a family dinner.
touched his shoulder.
No. Pass. Hard pass. I've already done my time in hell. Remember?
He left a few years back to work for himself. Do any of you know anyone who would want to burn the place down?
Juan Perez. He is the owner of Hole in Juan.
I'm sorry, like,
See what I
if
did
my
there?
brother just got
Sorry,
burnt to
you
a
were saying.
crisp within
Mini golf
eye
course,
shot, I would not be
had a
acting as
rivalry
calm
for
as any of
years,
these
but
people. I would be
lately,
fucking
It's gotten
soulable.
pretty
Juan spray painted this.
I will destroy you.
And he signed it? Seems like kind of a dumb thing to do.
Juan Perez, LAPD.
They always gotta run. Where's he gonna go? It's a circle track.
Chris is dead? I would never.
You ran from the cops.
I thought you were arresting me for the ZX3.
Chemical used in street racing.
Why would you threaten to destroy the kingdom?
Because they think they're better than us. You have to play in the family war zone.
Do I?
We're good. Do you have an alibi for last night around 10?
Yeah, I
He's
was
like, I'm
lit up
getting
by a
ready to
bunch
do
of
that.
teens.
My boyfriend couldn't shake the love of the game.
Why wouldn't he just go back to the kingdom?
Because his family was a dysfunctional heap of garbage who made his life a living hell.
He's right.
What if Lucifer is just 100%
Sorry,
right
the-
on
the
all of
family
this right
said
from the
that
very
they
beginning?
got a-
He'd never go back to the kingdom. He'd rather.
Burn it down. That's what I tried to do with the Silver City. Not that I'm comparing the two. Your windmills up there.
God's wearing a cupcake apron.
Hello, Mazuki. Made your favorite drink.
That isn't my favorite drink.
We'll see.
It's okay.
You can ask what you've come to ask.
I want you to give me a soul. Please.
Why do you want one?
That's why I can't connect. Why I'm so alone.
You're perfect, just the way you are.
Still think I'm perfect now?
You are you, and I never changed that.
I think you messed up when you made demons. When you made me. I think you made a mistake, and you don't want to admit it.
Ooh. That was pretty goddamn intense.
One fatherly slap on the back and you're back to being his dutiful lackey.
Father shows up for 1 minute, Lucy, and you go right back to being a spoiled child. I know that Dad has been a bit careless in the past. All right, he's been a real ass. He's our father, Lucy.
He'll never admit to being anything other than perfect. He can kiss my imperfect vanished backside.
I'm fine.
He had me fooled.
After all, you had sex with him too, so it's a little different, right?
I did just go through an experience where someone I thought I knew wasn't who I thought he was.
Hard to beat a secret serial killer.
You think? So many people wear masks. They hide who they really are, but not you. The downside is you get hurt more easily. But the upside is you put so much love into the world, Ella. Please don't let this change that. Change you.
Did you have any grievances with Chris?
We all loved him.
We were one big, happy family.
We heard otherwise.
Was it Larry?
Did Ted tell you that I have a problem with April?
They're both liars.
Why is that guy
Three of you
dressed
claim
like
to
Harley
have been
Quinn?
working the night of the murder.
I went out to the parking lot to make out with my new girlfriend.
Have you seen Ted? No one wants to smash that.
I mean, unless he's paying her.
I wasn't paying. You should talk to April.
If either of those idiots did it, it was him.
I'm Peter Peterson, and
Oh, it's
I
Lionel
The
Luther.
greatest name ever.
I killed my son. And I can't let... I mean, it was an accident.
Something about that seems like he's trying to cover up for his
Lucifer.
kids.
I think I now know exactly what I need to do. We shouldn't be surprised. I mean, Lucifer isn't mature enough. Sorry I'm late. I brought souffle.
He is Souffle Girl.
The souffle isn't the souffle is the recipe.
At the other head of the table. Hell yeah, Lucifer.
I'm glad you came, son. You're not joining us, Linda?
This is a family dinner, and
You are the mother of my grandchild. Of course you're family.
Lucifer's just like, yep, starting early.
You were so close.
I thought that was gonna be like an honor, but I guess she's trying to get out of there. She's trying to heat herself.
Divine. Well, shouldn't we say grace?
Just saying grace to God, he's right there.
I'd like to thank God for... I'm used to you being up there. Thank you, God, for this food and oceans and napkins and life.
Yeah, that about covers it.
She's like starting to, oh my God, this guy's responsible for everything.
That was beautiful, Linda.
I just thanked God for napkins.
Well,
Oh God, I love Linda.
Oh my God.
I'll have what she's having.
I mean, you.
At first, I thought you exploiting poor Amenadiel's fears about Charlie's mortality was just a real shit move. Convincing a friend to shoot me, downright villainous. You create a mess big enough to bring God himself down. I realized it was just to bring the family together for dinner. Pass the chicken. I'm not gonna let you ruin this, Samael. Very well, Michael. It's Michael. Is it, Dad?
I did like the sound of that. Samael, Michael. But you boys had other ideas.
Glad you persuaded me to come, brother. Like you said, it's worth it, even if Dad has been a real ass.
Right under the bus.
I was sympathizing with my little brother, Dad.
It's okay, son.
Think of what Amenadiel went through, thinking he'd fallen from your favor, only to discover he was doing it all to himself. Couldn't you have just told us that's how we all work? We're all being tortured, all in the name of our Father's mysterious ways. Are you ever going to tell us why hell suddenly doesn't need a warden anymore?
That's a good question.
I have a good reason.
As always, super clear. Thanks, Pops. What are you even complaining about, Lucifer? You got your own kingdom as a reward for bad behavior.
Damn, he shot at that glass of wine.
I was king of hell, but I was still in hell. You have no idea what that was like. I spent my entire life in the worst kind of hell there is. Sharing a face with you?
Michael, you're kind of being a bitch.
When your twin is the light bringer, turns out you have no choice but to live in the shadows. Same face, the same bloody shoulders, except you had a chip on yours so big you managed to self-actualize it. No, there's nothing wrong.
Lucy!
Oh, I blame you plenty.
Michael!
You petty little children!
Man.
The Old Testament wrath. Wasn't sure you still had it in you.
Wow.
All I wanted was a nice family dinner. But apparently that's too much to ask.
Then be upfront with them. That's all that this is you not communicating.
Chicken. I get it. It's your favorite. That's why everything tastes like chicken. I'm sorry, I'm just really uncomfortable.
No, Linda, we're sorry. You're the witness. The most dysfunctional family ever.
Actually, it's wonderfully normal. 3 sons who want their father's love.
I just want him to admit to the fact that he's a bad father. Would you treat Charlie the same way Dad's treated us?
I'm sorry, Dad, but I hope not.
And you'd do anything for your son?
I would.
Michael and I don't agree on much, but the one thing that we all have in common is you. All the apples are bad. Maybe it's the tree that's the problem.
All I ever wanted was to empower you.
Is that why you've always been so cryptic?
Before you answer that cryptically, I'd like to instead ask you one simple question. Do you love us?
If I have to tell you, then I really have failed.
And no, then.
That's not what he said.
You know what I do when I don't want to lie? I don't answer the question. This moment made me realize that you will never love us. You're incapable of love. And that's just sad for all of us.
His confession doesn't add up. That looks like his girlfriend Betty.
Peterson's running. He bailed on house arrest.
Charlie, he's mortal, isn't he?
It appears so.
So he'll suffer like all humans. Get sick, grow old, die.
That would follow from the fact that he's mortal.
Take me instead.
Excuse me?
I said I'll become human. Let me switch places with my son.
You'd do anything for your son.
Yes, anything.
That's what makes him a good dad.
If only fatherhood was ever that easy.
Amenadiel has to go off on God at some point. He's holding in so much.
I've decided to stay here a little bit longer. You're no longer welcome on Earth.
You're banishing him?
Why am I the one being punished?
You're not. You see? Never easy. You have a futon, right?
Got on a futon! Oh my god!
There he is.
That's so fucking funny. Got a futon, right? Oh man.
LAPD, put down the gun.
What is that? That was like the most awkward, like, repositioning to get on frame. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
I confessed because I thought one of my children had done it.
You were willing to sacrifice yourself for your own children.
That's what fatherhood is.
There's the
I
parallel.
talked to all my kids, and when I went to Betty, found she was skipping town.
Everything that was broken in him was because of you.
He hit his head on the concrete. Fire was everywhere.
My son died protecting the kingdom.
I hope that's not some foreshadowing for this series. Oh, tell me God's not gonna be a Lux.
Want a drink?
One is a
just like,
soul.
"God damn it,
You
not
promised me one and I didn't get it.
I promised you an audience with my father. Frustrating, isn't it? What annoyingly arbitrary and inscrutable answer did he give you?
That I'm perfect just the way I am.
What kind of correct and awful advice is that?
I'm sorry you didn't get what you wanted.
I'm sorry you didn't either.
I'm
Doesn't
still
mean I
convinced
won't.
that she has a soul. That's why he said
What does
she's
that
already
mean?
perfect as she is. And if
Yeah,
she's
it
feeling
ain't
those
over
emotions,
till it's
she
over.
has it.
It ain't over till it's over for either of us.
It turns out our killer, overbearing girlfriend, changed her boyfriend because he couldn't deal with his family issues. So, you know, no parallel whatsoever. I think
It's always a parallel.
Lisa, you deserve to hear those 3 words back. The truth is, I'll never be able to say them to you. I am my father's son. It also means, like him, I am incapable of love.
Lucifer, I know you.
You do. I always tell the truth. I am so sorry. But if I ever said those 3 words to you, it would be a lie.
All right, everybody, that was Lucifer Season 5, Episode 9, Family Dinner. That was such a good episode. But, like, the end. All right, God, what do I talk about first? Okay, first of all, like, the family dinner with Lucifer just basically putting it all out on front for God. He's just like, look, you're a bad father. You can't love us. You're incapable. It's not possible for him to love his kids. And Lucifer is kind of saying, like, that's me. I'm literally my dad's son. I don't believe that because there's been so many times where Lucifer has put everything on the line to protect Chloe. He put his life on the line. Lucifer, the guy who loves himself out of everybody. So there it shows that he's capable of love, right? He puts his own life on the line to save this woman. If that's not love, then what is it? And I don't know if he's mature enough to understand that. Lucifer's hell is in his own head. That's basically what it is. And that's heartbreaking. Michael getting banished from Earth, that's obviously for the best. I don't think it's going to hold because Michael is kind of a bad guy and he's going to come back to try to, like he said at the end talking to Maze, it's not over till it's over and it's not for you either. Then he just vanishes. So he's definitely got another couple cards up his sleeves, I think. Maze straight up asked God if she can have a soul and God didn't say no or yes. Again, he's being super fucking cryptic. He told her that she's perfect the way that she is. And to me, that says that she has a soul. Because again, she was gutted over him not giving her a straight answer. She wants one so bad. She was like in tears and screaming at him like, this is who I am. You are the one that made me. And you can't admit that you made the mistake. You can't have that much passion without a soul. Or whatever the equivalent of a soul is. I think all Mazikeen has to do is realize that. Just like Lucifer realized that he's incapable of love. That was like a false realization. He needs to realize that I do love her because I risk everything for her. I stood up to God because of her. She helps me be a better person. And I do think Lucifer will realize that as time goes on, especially like towards the end of this season. There's going to be that big fight. I saw like the cranes in that football stadium or whatever. There's probably going to be a big fight with Chloe at the very center of it. I think she might be put in danger. She might die temporarily and he risks everything to go to hell to bring her back, and because he realizes that he does love her. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm guessing is going to happen. I got to clap for Linda. Linda was like the linchpin of this episode. She was literally the family therapist for God and his angels. I don't think she ever realized she'd be doing that when she decided to be a therapist. That's probably way above her pay grade, but I think she handled it very well. And then the whole chicken realization, like, oh, chicken's your favorite food. That's why everything tastes like chicken. That was such like a perfectly written joke that could only be used on this show. God, that was funny. Yeah, I guess that's probably going to be it for this episode. What did you think about that? And especially the family dinner. That was like a big chunk of this episode. And it was just, it felt like kind of like Quentin Tarantino-y, like where it's just like heavy dialogue, but the dialogue is so well written that it drives the episode. You just want more of it. What did you guys think of that family dinner, and especially Lucifer standing up to God? Let me know in the comment box down below. And if you like this reaction, please hit that like button and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it tells you when my next video comes out, usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also stream whenever I have time. So again, thank you so much for joining me. If you're gonna go outside, still wear a mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week with some more Lucifer. Take it easy, guys.
That's why everything tastes like chicken.